CFD, or contracts for difference. It sounds complicated, but I promise by the end of this video, you'll have a solid understanding of what they are, how they work, and what you need to watch out for. So, what exactly is a CFD? Imagine you want to benefit from the price movements of a stock, like Tesla, but you don't actually want to own the physical shares. A CFD allows you to do just that. It's an agreement or a contract between you and a broker to exchange the difference in the value of an asset from the time the contract is opened to when it is closed. Let's break it down with a simple example. Say you believe the price of gold is going to go up. It's currently trading at $1,800 per ounce. Instead of buying an actual ounce of gold, you can open a buy CFD position. If the price of gold rises to $1,850, you would close your position and make a profit on that $50 difference minus any broker fees. On the flip side, what if you think the price is going to fall? This is where CFDs get really interesting. You can open a sell position, also known as going short. If you open a sell position at $1,800 and the price drops to $1,750, you'd still profit from that $50 difference when you close your position. So, CFDs give you the flexibility to potentially profit from both rising and falling markets. This is a key difference compared to traditional investing, where you typically only profit when an asset's price increases. Another major feature of CFD trading is leverage. Leverage is like a loan from your broker that allows you to open a much larger position than your initial capital would normally allow. For example, with a leverage of 10-to-1, you could control a $10,000 position with just $1,000 of your own money. This is called the margin. Now, this sounds amazing, right? It can be, because leverage can significantly amplify your potential profits. If that $10,000 position moves in your favor, your profits are calculated on the full $10,000, not just your $1,000 margin. However, and this is a huge however, leverage is a double-edged sword. It amplifies losses just as much as it amplifies profits. If the market moves against you, your losses can quickly exceed your initial deposit. This is the single biggest risk associated with CFD trading, and it's why many new traders lose money. You have to understand and respect the power of leverage. So, what can you trade with CFDs? The list is massive. You can trade CFDs on thousands of different financial instruments. This includes individual stocks, stock indices like the S&P 500, commodities like oil and gold, foreign currencies, and even cryptocurrencies. This wide access to global markets from a single platform is one of the main attractions of CFD trading. Let's talk about the costs. CFD brokers typically make money in two ways, through the spread and overnight financing fees. The spread is the small difference between the buy and sell price of an asset, and it's essentially the broker's fee for executing your trade. Overnight financing, or a swap fee, is a charge you pay if you hold a leveraged position open overnight. It's an interest payment to cover the cost of the leverage you're using. So, to recap the key points, CFDs let you speculate on price movements without owning the underlying asset. You can profit from both rising and falling markets. Leverage can magnify profits, but it also magnifies losses, making it very risky. And you can trade a huge variety of markets. It's crucial to remember that CFD trading is a high-risk activity. It's not for everyone, and it's certainly not a get-rich-quick scheme. Before you even think about trading with real money, you should educate yourself thoroughly, practice with a demo account that most brokers offer, and never, ever risk more money than you can afford to lose. If you're struggling, remember that managing your financial stress is important, and there are resources available to help. I hope this has cleared up what CFDs are all about. It's a powerful tool, but one that demands respect and a deep understanding of the risks involved. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content. Got any questions? Drop them in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.